What's up everybody, Matt Maran here, and this is the 2020 Ford Mustang EcoBoost High Performance. So this is replacing the normal performance pack that was previously available and kind of turns it up to 11 and gives it a little bit more uniqueness than what you got in the past. So it's basically an autocross focused EcoBoost. That's kind of what they're going for. It has a lot of the handling goodies you get from higher up Mustangs, but you have the lower weight, of course, of the 4-cylinder. So they're going to be available in manual or automatic, base or premium trim. So you'll see there's one that I filmed here with cloth interior, the orange one, and then the blue one has the leather, the digital gauges, the Recaros, all that type of stuff which you'll be able to get. It's also going to be available in either coupe or convertible, so you can also get a convertible version of this, which is awesome. Basically they took the Focus RS engine and worked that into the EcoBoost here. Now it is a little bit different. It has a 5% larger twin scroll turbo that's 63 millimeters and a larger radiator as well. And then they calibrated it to run on both the 6-speed manual and also the 10-speed auto, which obviously is different than the Focus RS map, which was only manual. So I'm going to let Carl Windman, the chief engineer, give you a little more details about the engine, and I'll come back and discuss.
With a custom block that has cylinder head liners that are cast iron, special designed alloy cylinder head gaskets, create a totally unique turbo system for that to deliver peak horsepower at 90% at redline. So we were able to push the horsepower up to 330 horsepower, and we do that at 6,000 RPM. That gives us the ability to rev this engine and still get performance out of it, which gives you that spirited front to drive that we know is capable with this 2.3. It gives us 350 foot-pounds of torque, all the way from 3,000 to 5,000 RPM, which when you pair it with our 10-speed transmission, it gives you a mid-4 second 0 to 60 on this vehicle.
So yeah, in addition to that mid-4 second 0 to 60 that they claim with the automatic, it's also got a top speed of 155, and that broader torque curve really should help, because if anyone has driven an EcoBoost, the power does die off usually in the previous versions, and so with this to have 90% of that peak torque all the way up to 5,300 RPMs and then making peak power at 6,000, before the 6,500 RPM red line, means you shouldn't have power dropping off and should be able to kind of rev it out a little bit more, which will be a lot more enjoyable, I think. And so anyway, this blue one, as you can see here, starts the basic package gives you an alloy strut tower brace, 4 piston calipers and rotors from the Mustang GT. You also get a 32 millimeter sway bar up front and 21.7 millimeter sway bar in the back. You get 19 by 9 inch 255 wide tires and wheels, the Pirelli P0s. It would be nice to have seen some type of Michelins like you get on the GTs, but not the case. And then to add to that, you also get the front splitter from the GT performance package. So that's that blue one you're seeing. You have those wheels that are kind of inspired from the 50th anniversary limited edition car that came out in 2015. And then the orange one has the handling package, which you have to add on to the high performance package. They're 2 separate packages, but you have to have the base high performance in order to get the handling. You can't just have a handling on a base EcoBoost. And that gives you a torsion limited slip 355 rear diff. And you do get a 355 limited slip also in the normal high performance one, but it's non-torsion branded, so I'm not sure the differences there. You also get a 19 by 9.5 inch wheels there all around, so a little bit wider there, and they're 265 wide tires, Pirelli P0 Corsa 4s, so a little bit of a sportier tire setup, but again, not a Michelin. Would have been nice to see. You also get a thicker 24 millimeter rear sway bar versus the 21.7 on the regular high performance package. And last but not least, they also get Magnerite as standard on the handling package, so you can have the adjustable suspension to make it handle even better. Definitely some nice improvements, again, for those that do want to have an absolute handling monster. Basically, think of this as like a 1LE package for the Mustang EcoBoost here. It's going to be available this fall. They didn't announce pricing yet, but I would expect it to be just a hair more expensive than a normal performance package EcoBoost that's currently available. And, cosmetically, it is kind of odd, because they're going for a younger demographic with this vehicle, and for them to give it the retro styling cues, it basically has a California special grille. You have the faux gas cap cap on the back and all kind of stuff. And it's also strange they labeled it as this and not as an ST model or an SVO or something like that. So it's definitely an interesting marketing angle. We'll see how the younger buyers feel about all the retro cues, but it would have been cool to see an ST inspired package with maybe like wheels off of the new Focus ST that is only for Europe and stuff. That would have been cool, but this is what we have. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments below. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.